Hey guys, it's Emma. Welcome to my channel, and today just doing another little get ready with me. This is part of my kind of wear all the eyeshadow series where I am trying to wear all the eyeshadow that I own. And this is only the second video, so far it's going well. The palette that I grabbed today was a limited edition palette from Wet n Wild. There's going to be a lot of Wet n Wild here because that's the majority of the eyeshadow that I own. It's in to Indiegogo. I believe this was the summer last year, summer 2016, or it might have been spring. I will look that up and put it below. This is it's not the best palette, honestly. There are some pretty shades in here. There's this kind of shimmery champagne-y color, a matte pastel purple, and then this shimmery blue. So I'll swatch them out on my hand for you. There they are swatched out on my hand. And as I look at this, I think I have a plan. I'm actually kind of excited about it. So let's just dive in. So I will have hopefully already uploaded my kind of Project Pan Get Ready With Me video, so I will link that around. But for the rest of my makeup, I'm gonna stick to the products that I mentioned in that video that I'm trying to use up. So I'm gonna start with my e.l.f. Primer Mist. I have really been liking just spraying this on a cotton round and spreading it around my skin that way. My skin is clean and moisturized and SPF'd. All right, I'm gonna pretty much breeze through a lot of these steps, so this video isn't an hour long. So I'm using my Anastasia brow definer on my eyebrows, and then I'm going to prime my eyes with the Photo Focus eyeshadow primer from Wet n Wild, which is amazing. All right, my plan is to do a kind of, this is nothing revolutionary, I see it all the time, but I want to use that blue shade just kind of all over, and maybe I'll accent with the other two just to, you know, kind of use all of them. But this blue is definitely going to be the star of the show, and just to make it pop a little more because it's not the greatest eyeshadow, I'm gonna use NYX Milk on top of my lids. I'm going to concentrate it on the lash line because I want the color payoff to be the most intense there. I don't think I'm going to do liner. I might, we'll see. But you can see, even just bringing it down there when I open my eyes and look straight ahead, that's pretty much all of the lid you see. And then I'll bring a little bit more of that and just blend it in with my finger a little. So there's just a little bit of a ombre thing going on. And I'm just going to use my finger to pat that blue shade on my lid. Actually, you know what? Well, first, I'm going to take an e.l.f. Crease Brush and go into the purple shade and just kind of blend that through my crease just to have that little bit of a transition. I don't know if this is going to show up on camera at all. I do see it a little bit on my brow bone. It's not terribly pigmented, but it's quite smooth and easy to blend. And it's actually nice for this because I don't necessarily want it to show up as bam, purple, because I want this to look very much like a one shadow look. And you could do that, but I figured might as well use the whole palette since it's here. And that's kind of the point of this. So going in with a finger on that blue shade and then just patting that all over Milk and up into the crease. So I want that to meet up with and blend into the purple shade. Just going back in with the crease brush. Now going in with mascara, the Essence Lash Princess. I really want to get down to the roots of the lashes. Gonna wiggle the brush around. Since I'm not using eyeliner today, I might keep the mascara on the top lashes. I'll start there, and after we get the rest of the face on, might bring the mascara back down. But for now, I'm going to keep it on the top. I'm going to use a brush to clean up any fallout. And then going in with my Ulta Demi-Matte foundation, one of those products that I want to work through. And I want my skin to look quite natural. Like, I don't want it to look like there's a heavy base. So I'm just going to blend this with fingers. Very thin layer anywhere I am a little red, have some discoloration. And then for concealer, another product I'm trying to use up. This is the Wet n Wild Illumi-naughty pen in Ivory Into You. I'm going to use too much because this is a YouTube makeup video. Can easily blend that in with fingers, but I'm going to go in with a Real Techniques Deluxe Crease Brush. Setting all of that with my NYX No Filter powder in Porcelain and my e.l.f. Complexion Brush. To bronze or not to bronze? That is the question. I think I will. So I'm going to use my bronzing makeup stick, contour, whatever, in the shade Call Me Maple from Wet n Wild. I think I'm going to start almost using it like a bit of a blush. Blending it in with an e.l.f. small stipple brush. I'm amazed every time I use this how nicely it blends into skin, how nicely it blends into foundation without messing it up. It's just amazing. All right, for blush, I want something really kind of bright and healthy looking. So I'm just going to go into this e.l.f. blush palette. This is the light version and going into this pale cool pink at the top. Well, it's not really cool, is it? Feels so distracted today. A friend of mine and I stood in line for Rush tickets yesterday for Rent, which is probably as much as I think probably talked about Hamilton on this channel. Rent is my kind of original, my OG musical theater love. And we got front row in the pit. It was absolutely incredible. I don't know if any of you experience this, whether you go to theater or concerts or something, but you kind of have that high, that rush of going and seeing it and being there. And I've never sat that close to a stage for anything, even stuff that I might have been in, like dance rehearsals back in the dance recitals back in the day. And I'm kind of coming down from that today and trying not to be too sad. I don't have the singing voice for musical theater, but my God, I wish I did, because that is what I would be doing with my life if I could. All right, highlighter. Since it's here, I'm gonna go into the. Why do I always say that? Why do people say that? I'm going to use the e.l.f. Baked Eyeshadow in Enchanted on my e.l.f. small tapered brush. See, I am just totally not here. Does that happen to anybody else? But I'm singing out tonight in my head, if anybody's familiar with Rent, let's talk about how awesome it is. If you've seen the show, if you've seen this past tour, let's talk about that too, because this was the 20th anniversary tour. The 20th anniversary was technically last year, but this is the 20th anniversary tour. It was so good. It was so good. Everybody was so good. Oh, and to be so close to them. I don't know if it would be the greatest vantage point if you've never seen the show before, because, you know, there's a lot going on all over the place, so it's kind of nice to have the bird's eye view, being a little bit farther back, maybe in a balcony seat. But, man, this was my 4th or 5th time seeing the show in a theater, so it was just totally thrilling, and I'm still excited about it. Okay, that's pretty much it. I just have to figure out what I want to do for my lips. Lucky for me, I don't put anything away, so I still have my bin of lipsticks from my lip swatch series at my feet. So, let's see. Okay, since this has kind of a 60s-ish feel, I'm going to go in with a pale nude. This is Bite Beauty's Lychee. I think I used that in my last one too, but oh well. I wasn't super stoked on the final lip look in that video. I do want to top this off with Eclair, which is a NYX Butter Gloss, and it has that great kind of pastel-y pink, but because it's a gloss, I find it makes it a lot more wearable. All right, this might not be everybody's cup of tea, but I dig it. All right, final look. I can finally put my hair in a ponytail. I haven't been able to do that since I think maybe 2013 or so. So it's kind of exciting. It doesn't stay. There's a lot of extra hair at the bottom, but I think I might rock this look. So anyway, thank you very much for watching. If you have any feedback, questions, comments, smart remarks, fellow rent heads, let's talk, let's discuss. Love it so much. And that's all for me at the moment. I hope you are having a wonderful day. You do have a wonderful day, wonderful week. I'm filming this on a Monday, so let's rock. Let's rock this week, and I'll see you in the next one. Bye, guys.